Hello there, and welcome to my WoW Classic stream. This is episode 9 of The Tale of Zelos, and this is the stream where I, Bad Reactor, do an audio description of the game for anyone who's blind, visually impaired, can't play the game, just wants to listen and do something else. You know, what all the cool kids do nowadays. So, right now, I am in Stone Talon Mountains, and I am down here in the Charred Vale, at the southwest end of the zone, killing harpies. So, I'm over off on the side, and I'm going to get buffed up on both my characters. And we're gonna go kill some harpies. Harpies are women with wings on their arm. They're, well, monsters, and they shriek. And yeah, they're proficient spellcasters, and they've got nests up in trees with like glowing red insides. The Charred Vale is just like a a vale surrounded by the mountains of Stone Talon. And obviously there's some fire elementals here. All the trees around it are burned. Yeah, it's just there's a few basilisks roaming around. Look like, kind of like alligators, but they've got 6 legs. And there's a few piles of dirt, golden leaves, something. And up ahead we can find one of the Blood Fury harpies, which we need. So we're going to engage it in battle. At this point, Zelos is level 25 and Bad Reactor is level 24. I spent a few days running dungeons and taking care of some real life stuff, like saying goodbye to my old car today. So I drowned my sadness in Warcraft for pretty much my whole day off. That's fun. That's healthy, right? So we're gonna hop over this little hill, and there's a few chimeras flying around. They're huge beasts with 2 heads, wings, tails that are split most of the way down, and horns on their heads, and, you know, big sharp teeth. A lot of fun. Anyway, the harpies, I'm a little over halfway done with the quest. I need 7 Blood Fury harpies, 7 Blood Fury ambushers, 7 Blood Fury slayers, and 7 Blood Fury rogue feathers. And they're scattered all throughout the Vale. I've already gotten all 7 of the harpies. And the kicker about this quest is there are the white ones, which are either wind colors or storm witches. There are about twice as many of those flying around as the quest mobs. So I just really got to keep an eye out, because all the quest mobs are blue-skinned with orange wings, but the other ones are pretty much all white. So we've got a Slayer over here, which is the last Slayer I need. Meanwhile, on my way over, I aggroed several. So I'm just going to try to heal myself up. And I've aggroed another one, and I might be I might be in trouble. I might be in trouble. Oh snap. I'm just gonna run away. Because I was out of mana. And it followed me all this way. Okay, well. My mage has died. And there I go. So, that was fun. Starting out the stream with the death. That's exciting. And where am I? Oh, I'm all the way down here. Okay. Graveyard is on the other side of this rock. I think I can cut through the Horde camp since I'm just a ghost. So the graveyard is in like the southwest of the zone, and I would have to go, no, southeast of the zone. I'd have to go halfway up the map to the northwest and then over a little bit west and then cut back down. But there's the Horde camp of Sunrock Retreat just about not even halfway up there, and if I remember correctly, there is a exit to Sunrock Retreat that goes right into or around the Charred Vale. So we're just gonna cut down there and just cut right through. I'm a ghost, they can't do anything. Do. And where is it? Is this it? I think this is it. Yep, the path. And I had actually approached it as I was dying. So this will lead me pretty much right to my body. And then I'll be able to resume. How exciting. You know, I got all that stuff done in that quest without dying at all, and as soon as I start streaming, suddenly I'm out for the count. Yep, and there's where the path actually goes right there, and I had run past it trying to outrange both of those harpies, and I didn't. So I'm gonna resurrect both characters and just hang out over here. I heal up. And buff up real quick. And then drink. Drink. Yeah, drink that water. Alright, I'm drinking in the northeast corner of the Charred Vale, and I'm gonna run back over to where I was fighting before because I still have corpses I have to loot. If they're still there. We'll find out in a minute. Though I'm not seeing any corpses. That's a rogue feather, I need that. Oh, there actually is one.
That's still recharging.
And that makes 5 out of 7 of those. Okay. We're just gonna avoid other mobs we don't need to fight, like the blackened ancients. Which I aggroed it anyway, that's fine. It's level 28, I should be able to take it out. He's resisting some of the fire spells I threw at it. Okay, we're good. He's dead. Swap out for Blessing Wisdom on myself because I just used all my mana. Level 38 can't come soon enough. I forgot Seal of Wisdom was a thing. Like, once I get that, I'll be golden for healing. And we're running up around to the north edge of the Charred Vale. We're kind of in one of the zones that has more Horde stuff to do than Alliance stuff to do. So there's a lot of Horde characters running around doing stuff. I'm gonna jump. I jumped on the stump and then over the stump. Whoops. Over in the distance, I can see a regular one, 2 regular harpies. Oh, there's a elite that spawns around here. Don't wanna deal with that. I'm already doing a quest that's a few levels above me. At least recommended. Oh great, I've aggroed 2 harpies at the same time again. I mean, it's more useless to get some experience from fighting random things than to just run around and not fight anything. Oh, there's... that druid has a Blood Fury, he had a Blood Fury ambusher. Windcaller. Ambusher. Okay. Ambushers are white as well. Maybe I've just been passing them up. Whoops. They're white with some golden or salmon colored accents. It's a Windcaller, that's an ambusher. Yeah, so this makes my job easier. I didn't realize that ambushers were white. I'd killed like 3 of them already, and I didn't realize. Alright, and that's number 5. And we have a treasure chest spawned right here in the middle, so gonna try to knock this out and hopefully get to it before anyone else sees it. And we're here, opening the treasure chest, sitting between these 3 trees, and I got a pattern for a stylish green shirt, which my warlock can actually make. Stylish. Very fashionable. Okay, we're gonna run up this hill, do a little survey of the surrounding enemies. There's an ambusher over there, so I'm just gonna avoid these wind walkers or wind callers and grab this ambusher, bringing number 6 down. Ooh, there's an iron deposit in the distance. I'm gonna run over here. Ah, not high enough. What do I need to be to mine iron? 125? Well, that's just not cool. That warlock ran away? Died? Not quite sure what happened. Oh, he ran away. Letting all these wind colors go back to where they need to be. I do not need to fight my way through all those. Nor do I want to fight my way through any of those. The wind callers are annoying because they'll, one of their spells, they'll put like a wind tornado around you and you can't use any spells or abilities or move or do anything, and it's like, this is not worth that much trouble. I'm just trying to kill 28 harpies. So now we only need 2 more rogue feathers, so we're going to keep an eye out for the orange-winged harpies again. And I'm going to have to repair very shortly. And a storm witch has me. Great. And this storm witch is gonna go down. And I'm gonna heal my mage up. Oh no. I buffed a PvP person and now my mage is flagged for PvP. Oh jeez, that was a mistake. And if I heal my mage, then my paladin will also be flagged for PvP. Oh shoot. There's a shaman over there. What the? Mage, what are you doing? Alright, we're just gonna come up here and chill out for a minute. How long am I flagged for? Does it say? It does not. It does not say anywhere how... Oh, and my mage's durability is shot on his chest. Whew, that's fun. This is fun. Flag for PvP. Armor's going bad. I need 2 more rogue feathers. And we're running. The sun is starting to set behind the western side of the mountains, because it's almost 6 p.m. server time. There's a lovely shade of orange. Rogue feathers are all supposed to be sort of in the... just under the middle of the zone, so I guess I'm gonna just head back down there. Alright, and we see a lot of corpses around because everyone's killing everything. There's a stone elemental, an enraged stone spirit. Now we're entering the lower southwest corner of the zone. I haven't really been. Well, I've been running around, and sure enough, there's a corpse of a rogue feather. Now I just need an alive one. That'd be super cool. Super duper cool. Here's a storm witch attacking me. So I'm just gonna knock her out. Stop attacking my mage. I can't heal him. Alright, and here in the lower corner I can see another treasure chest. I wish this PvP flag would wear off.
It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That's still controlled. That spell isn't ready. That's still controlled.
Alright, the PvP flag is off my mage. You know what that means? Good times ahead.
I can't cast it.
Ah, shucks. And my mage is making a run for it. Is my mage gonna make it? Oh, he made it. Good job, mage. My paladin is all the way back at that graveyard down there. So I'm just gonna grab this Briar Thorn on my mage as my paladin makes his way all the way back up. And maybe I'll be able to fight my way to the treasure chest on my mage. As long as I don't aggro both harpies. Or I won't have to fight my way to it, because none of them are close enough. Alright, I did it. Success! And now I'm going to escape onto the hill with my mage. Hopefully where they can't get me. Oh, no, they patrol the hills. Oh, geez. The hills have harpies. Zelos' ghost is running through the horde camp once again. Ah, yes. The benefits of having your one who can resurrect be the one that dies. I much prefer when it's the other way around. Zelos is coming down the hill, going back into the Charred Vale. My mage has a human warrior parked next to him looking at him. Come down the hill. Is a good time. Alright, and we're down in the Charred Vale once more. There's a rogue feather down there. But without my paladin, it really doesn't matter if I go after it or not. Because I would still have to get another one. And there's a storm witch flying toward it. Great. Just what I don't need. I really don't want to be fighting two off at once again. And someone already grabbed it. That's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna rebuff.
I don't have a target.
And we're gonna go after that rogue feather that I spy through the trees. And no!
I'm out of range. It's still recharging.
Damn! That horde mage got it first. I just need two more. And you know, to not die anymore. Is that so much to ask? And up in the corner, we have a rogue feather again. So we're gonna grab this
Far away.
rogue feather down here and quickly back up because there's some storm witches flying about up there, up in the hills. Alright, and with a few swift attacks, the rogue feather is down. And there's number 7 right there. Must get to it before that undead mage comes back. We've got the tag. We hurl some frost bolts and some holy judgments on it. Ah! And it goes down, and the quest is complete. The crowd goes wild. Alright. Now we make our way back. Actually, oh. Mithril! There's mithril spawning here? That requires what? 175? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna actually go out the bottom of the Charred Vale. Aggro and a harpy, great. And just running like a constipated wiener dog. Ah, shoot. Could I fight these things? Yes. Do I want to? Heck no. I want to go down out the southern end of Stone Talon Mountains, the southwestern end, and head from the nice orange-red hue of all those mountains to the muted gray and brown of Zelos. You know the elephant graveyard from The Lion King? That's what parts of Zelos is. Zelos is named because it is mostly desolate. There are a few large night elf ruins. Here we can see a tower off in the distance jutting up sideways from the the side of a mountain. Old, falling apart. It's got some columns, a archway, and here we've got some level 32 enemies. So we're gonna stay off to the side because we are headed up around the bend to the Alliance camp for the zone, where I can pick up a flight path to make travel easier later on. Because, I mean, it's right here-ish. Got some level 32s. I would not like to engage them. Yeah, they're red. As far as how high above my level they are. So I will hop up this greenish hill on the mountain and skin this level 31 basilisk that someone else killed and get my first piece of heavy leather from it. Nice. Alright, and on the mini-map up there I can see one of the buildings, so I know I'm getting close to the actual entrance road. Should be just up around the corner. Just around this bend, and there it is off in the distance. Following the mountains, I can see some pillars. Nigel's Point. And now I've discovered it. It is right here on the map, with Stormwind guards for Nigel's Point patrolling the entrance. And as we go up the proper entrance to Nigel's Point, we have some curved stone lampposts with lamps hanging from them. They look to be metal, purple metal, obviously with that wispy glow and hum to it. And the design around which the light is coming out, the glass design that the light shines through, is kind of a reddish hue, and it forms the shape of a moon in its design. So we're gonna come up north and enter Nigel's Point and hope that there's a repair guy here. I'm pretty sure there is, because it is long overdue. I've been questing in Stone Talon for a little bit today, and there is not really a repair NPC there. A male armor merchant over here past the Moonwell, near a anvil and a forge,
Looking for
and he's able to repair my items. So we're going to do that on my paladin and also on my mage. And now I am ready to go again. I'm gonna just try to clear a little bit of bag space, because light feather, I believe, is for priests, for levitate, so I don't need that. Alright, and I've got 6 bag slots on my paladin and only 1 bag slot on my mage. That's not right. Let's sell that melon juice. Nobody needs melon juice.
Safe travels.
Wow, I have 5 gold on my paladin. That's the number.
I need a target.
So yeah, 5. I've got about 8 gold total now. That's not too shabby. My mage has not learned any spells after he leveled to 24, so that'll... No, wait, I did. I think I don't remember. And we discovered this flight path, which means
Can I assist you?
I have a nice consistent flight system going in Kalimdor now. I've got more flight points here than I do in Eastern Kingdoms. Earlier, I had a quest that took me all the way to Ratchet, so I ran through the Barrens over to Ratchet, which is one of the Goblin cities. Took the boat across the ocean to get the Stranglethorn Vale's Booty Bay flight path. You know, came back and then realized that the Ratchet flight path does not connect directly to Astronar and Ashenvale, so I had to go up through the north half of the Barrens to Telrendis Point in Ashara, which was fun. So we're gonna fly back up to the Stone Talon Peak because that's much faster than running. It was faster to come down here and get the flight point than it would have been to run all the way back up to Stone Talon Peak. So yeah, that's what we're doing. It's a good time. And we're flying. Flying over the Charred Vale. You guys can't kill me now. Ha ha ha. And we reach the north half of the Charred Vale and start following it up. All these trees along the path out of the Charred Vale are also quite charred. And as we get up out of that area, back into Stone Talon proper. Oh no, we're taking a left. We're flying directly. Oh, I forgot this was a thing. Up here on our way to Stone Talon Peak, we fly over an a Horde lumber mill. There's oh geez, there's a lumber mill, a giant mechanical shredder. Looks like airship towers. Yeah. I would like to get up there and explore. I know I've done some wall jumping in Stone Talon, and this is back in the day, but I've actually been up all through the left part of the mountains. There's a giant pit. It's just an area that they never needed to do anything with, so it's just a big nothing. A lot of fun to get into parts of the game like that. And we make our way to Keeper Albagorm, who is a druid. I mean, he is a druid. A dryad. That's what it is. He's a keeper. So they have the body, they're like night elf centaurs with leafy hair, leafy bangs, and he's got leaves on his back. His lower half is, more like a deer than a horse. And then he's got huge antlers protruding from his forehead. And his right arm it's got some vines creeping up it, and his right hand looks like it's sort of wood. His left hand, though, his fingers are definitely more tree-like wood, extended. His fingers are at least a foot long each. And he says, "Now that the Blood Furies have suffered such great loss, perhaps the true work of restoring the land can begin. The Blood Furies have been subdued, but they will regroup soon enough if action is not taken. Far south of the Barrens lies a land known as Thousand Needles. If you travel west in Thousand Needles until you reach the Lost Forest's edge of Fairless, you will find a druid named Falfindel Waywarder. This great and wise druid is capable of calling forth great forest spirits, which can aid in the reclamation of the Charred Veiled. Send word of our need. Seek him out at once. So, he wants me to go all the way to Fairless. Fairless, of course, is... So, we were just at the top of Zelos. Fairless is south of Zelos, and he wants us to... It's kind of like an L shape. So, that... It meets Zelos at the top of the L, and the bottom right of the L is where I have to turn that quest in. So the easiest way would be to go through the Barrens and through a little bit of Thousand Needles, because Fairless is like a level 40 zone, so I'm not running through that. This quest is... It's a level 27 quest, so I'll get there eventually. I'm gonna table that though, because I've still got some quests in Ashenvale to do, specifically in Astronar. And I also have a few quests up here toward Fellwood. So I'm gonna stop consecrating the earth here, and we're gonna run up to the Hippogriff Master and fly back up to Ashenvale. Alright, and we start flying over Stone Talon Peak, which is, unlike the rest of Stone Talon Mountains, it's lush, it's green, there's a few tall trees, some pine trees mixed in, and we fly west and down toward a small lake with some Night Elf runes. Looks like a pagoda, a few broken pillars, a wrecked boat, and down toward the sea we see a troll hut, some more Night Elf runes, and that was just a big open field. And here we can see, well, the sea. And we're flying around the mountains, not over them, just around them. And we'll be re-entering Ashenvale right around the Sorum Strand and flying back into Astronar, which I have not been on in this stream, I don't think. And here we see the sunken stone pillars and other Night Elf runes on the beach. A beach sea creature lying in the water there. And just Naga. Well, if they weren't all dead from the quest that requires 20 Naga heads, you would see them patrolling all along the beach, all over the place. As we fly over Ashenvale Forest, we can just breathe in the nature. The giant, lush trees, the vines creeping up the trees, the purple leaves, the green leaves, the Night Elf architecture. There's a tower in Maestra's Post. The large wooden archways that line parts of the road, and the small glowing lamps that light the way of the path. Over here on the right, we fly past a Night Elf statue. Looks to be an archer. I don't remember which archer it is. And we have landed in Astronar. So we're going to come over near the signpost to send Shindrel Swiftfire, who had us tasked with gathering 12 Pridewing Venom Sacks. Pridewings were Wind Riders that I did before I went down in the Charred Vale. Do you have the Pridewing Venom Sac, Zelos? We cannot allow the orcs to use the beast's poisons against us. Thank you, Zelos. It saddens me to order the slaughter of creatures who may not willingly aid our enemies, yet it is my duty to do so. Your heart might weep for the Pridewings you slew, my friend, but may your heart then swell in knowing that your allies are safe from the Pridewings' venom.
Good luck, friend.
So yeah, I got 12 Pridewing Venom Sacs I just handed in. Awesome. I gotta stop hitting 5 instead of 4. Alright, so we're here in Astronar. Running low on bag space. In fact, let me just mail some of this cloth to my warlock because she's a tailor. And she can actually do stuff with that for the most part. Oh dang, I traded all that over, didn't I? Well, shucks. Yeah, whoops. Okay, well, let me just move stuff around for a second. Free up some space on my mage, and then move over some wool, move over some linen, move over those claws, and this green shoulder that I don't need. Oh, and send this tailoring pattern to my warlock as well. She will love making that green shirt. Alright. Alright, and now we're gonna head up here to do Rain's Cleansing. And that will knock out pretty much one of the last this is the quest line that I can't finish. Oh shoot. Okay, so this quest line ends up with a transformation rod that turns you into a furbolg. And while I am all for turning in every Darnassus rep quest I can in the game, this is the one Darnassus rep quest that I cannot turn in, that I have to abandon once I have the rod. Because in vanilla, if you abandoned or completed a quest, well, okay, some quests you could, if you didn't have to use the item, like if you were in a group and someone else used it, it would stay in your bags. But quests you abandon, that could also happen. So I would be able to keep the Dartol's transformation rod, which turns you into a furbolg. Anyway, I was off on a tangent there. It's one of the best items I've been hoping to get again for a long time. Notably being exalted with the Timbermaw furbolgs, which is something I've also done and want to do again. Also gives you an item that turns you into a furbolg, but that is late 40s that you can start on that. Mid to late 40s. So it's going to be a while. Whereas I'm mid 20s right now. So anyway, we're just taking the road east. We're passing a 25 orc warrior named Spoofy. Just sitting in the middle of the road. And we're passing... Unlike when we were by Maestra's Post, the forest here is thick. Not a lot of light shines through. There's still a lot of lush green grass with... Some of it has purple tips. That surrounds us. And it's darker, but it's kind of a warm dark. It's like sort of blue, and it's good ambience. My cat is just on my lap. She won't stop. And as we pass this piece of road, we just see a giant tree limb coming out of the side of the mountain and jutting out of the mountain and bent upwards. It's really cool to look at the landscape. Here's a root coming out and pointing upward. There's what looks like oh no, I thought that tree was growing out of a root. It's just growing up right out next to it. Up ahead we can see another one of those tree branches, giant tree limbs jutting out and going up, and on the underside there are 3 lanterns hanging, just going up it. Up on the left we can see a path with a few glowing lanterns, and it leads up to a night elf tower called Rainwood Retreat. I honestly forgot this was here. And here we have Laughing Sister out front. It's a female dryad, and here's where you can really see that the dryads are more half deer, because her whole flank is spotted with white spots. She's got a leaf bikini, because of course she does. Up here there's a Moonwell with an Ashenvale Sentinel, and in front of the tower, oh, there's 2 Ashenvale Sentinels. There's a few pots, vases. Inside there's an Ashenvale Sentinel, and we go up the spiral ramp that goes up the inside of the tower. I don't honestly remember if there's anything here. In fact, there's not a quest that starts here. I want to say there's something to come here for at some point, or maybe this was just nothing and they made it into something during Kata. It's marked on the map, so I feel like it was something. Anyway, we're just gonna go out because there was a fork in the road right there, and so we're heading up the road north. And once we get past it, we'll get to the things we actually need for the quest. And here we've got an Elder Ashenvale bear. It's just a large brown bear, level 26, so I don't want to fight it. I might aggro it and have to fight it, but... Oh, that was just a tower. Rainwood Retreat is actually a bigger thing. It's been a while. I haven't done Ashenvale in years. Not even in the live game. Mostly because I hate what they did to it. It was okay in BC and Wrath, but Cataclysm just ruined the entire zone. Cataclysm and Wrath, they added a whole quest area in Forest Song. Here we get to Rainwood Retreat proper, which is one of those giant night elf house trees. Basically a giant tree with the inside hollowed out, and yeah. And here we've got a Cenarian Protector sitting out on the front porch. He's pretty much a druid in bear form. Inside we come in, and there's a blink several blink dragons. Blink dragons are cute little well, fey dragons. They're light blue. They've got kind of butterfly wings. Their bodies kind of look like chameleons. They've got, you know, a fin along their back, and their wings have spots, and it looks like a moon shape on them, and then their tail is long and curls up, and it's striped. And they're just really cool little creatures. I don't think there's anything up here. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure there's not. You go up halfway, and then the ramp goes on the outside. We're just gonna go up it to the top. And up in the top there is 2 Cenarian Vindicators and Keeper Ordanus, who is a male dryad, and his night elf body is pretty much bluish green in hue, and it's just a very cool model. So there's nothing up here. I think I have to come here for a quest at some point, but I can't for the life of me remember which quest. So I just jump from the top of the tree and fall down. My mage is trapped in the house, the bottom floor of the house, so I'm gonna run him back out.
I can't attack that.
And here we're gonna go up and out, and my mage is not following me. Okay.
I can't attack that.
I pressed the button for him to follow me, and he just didn't come. So we're gonna go north of Rainwood Retreat. There's just laughing sisters all around, being all half-naked centaurs and whatnot. And up ahead we can see the road. And we pass an Elder Shadowhorn Stag, which is a black stag with green eyes. Very cool model. And then I believe the wooden key that I get for Rain's cleansing is, yes, Crazed Ancients. So I've told you about the full Elder Ancients, which are pretty much big Ents, like from Lord of the Rings. The smaller tree Ents, Ancients, whatever, they're short, kind of like Sudowoodo from Pokemon. They got kind of a long face. Two legs and kind of a 3-point tail coming out of the backside. And yeah, here's the Withered Ancient. It's grayer in hue. And a lot of times they wear like a necklace or something. It's time for me to rebuff. And we just gotta kill these guys until I get a wooden key.
It's too far away. I can't.
So we take out another Crazed Ancient.
That's
Oh no, he put a Curse of Thorns on me. Oh my gosh, I can use my mage to remove that curse. Wow. What a great story that was. I think we all learned something. Mostly, my mage needs to drink. So, give him some water. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna have some water. And then I just love listening to the music here. It's just Night Elf music. Can't beat it. Really, you can hear the forest in these tracks. Mage has mana, so we're gonna go. We're gonna keep stalking out these ancients, and at some point go grab the Iron Staff. I believe it's through a cave and surrounded by Worgen. If you don't know what Worgen are, they are pretty much werewolves, but these are Night Elf. These are werewolves that have been created through Night Elf magic, druidic Night Elf magic. If you study Warcraft lore at all, they were created with the Scythe of Elune. And yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape. And we come across another crazed ancient. Sometimes this quest, sometimes you can get the key right away, sometimes it takes some while, a while. It's all RNG. And that goes down. Alright, we're gonna come down. Keep an eye out for more ancients. And up ahead, we can see the entrance to Fellwood. And as we approach that, the trees go from being very green with brown trunks to up ahead gray. The green leaves start, instead of being a mixture of vibrant purple with touches of green, they are a dull, almost lavender purple with touches of gray. The bark on the trees is a very muted gray, and along the bottoms of some of the smaller trees, you can see the fell magic seeping up through the bark from the ground. Fellwood is just a corrupted, slimy place. And up in the head in the distance, you can see even the very lanterns that light the road, that are normally a lovely glowing blue hue, are tainted green. The trees that normally have, you know, maybe a few mushrooms here or there, there are more mushrooms. Not just the normal, like, purplish brown mushrooms, but even some that are just a sickly yellow. And the grass in Fellwood up ahead is just yellowish brown and very dull. Now Fellwood, like I've said before, is a level 40 to 50 zone. So we're not gonna go there for a while. I know I will spend plenty of time there farming furbolgs and rune cloth, but not gonna do that anytime soon. And most of my farming will be off stream because it's very repetitive and boring. Alright, and this tree goes down. Still no wooden key. And up ahead, we see a few night elf pillars. Oh, I don't have to go in the cave. The cave is up that hill right there, and the entrance is further up. You can see it on the mini-map a little bit. But over here, in these ruins, right on this little pillar, is the worn chest, and inside is the iron shaft. Oh, did I have a wooden key? Oh no. When did I get the wooden key? Well, that sucks. My paladin got the wooden key, and
I don't have a target.
my mage didn't. Probably because I was just so engrossed in describing the landscape. So I'm gonna backtrack and see if I can find one of those corpses that dropped it. Yeah. Whoops. Otherwise, I'm gonna be killing more ancients. I think it's gone. I think the corpse is gone. Oh, and here we go. A Ghostpaw Alpha, a level 27 wolf roaming the woods. This one was hiding in the bushes next to a tree. Well, I don't see any corpses of ancients, but there is a withered ancient up there, so I guess I'll just grind out another key.
I need to get closer. That's still the charge. I can't handle that. Ah! That's still the charge.
Alright, and now I'm fighting 3 things at once.
That spell isn't ready. I can't. That's still the charge. I can't handle that. That spell isn't ready. I can't. I need to learn something first.
Alright, I'm gonna use my oh crap button.
That spell isn't ready. My man.
And Zelos has been cursed. I'll just remove that again. No luck on the key though. That's unfortunate. It's fine. Things were not fine. Looking for another tree person thing. Yeah, this is pretty exciting, man. I'm almost done with Ashenvale. It's unfortunate. It feels like it hasn't been nearly enough time spent here. There's Shadowhorn stags all over the place, and no tree people, which is sad. I might pop up here and see if I can do this Tower of Althalax quest up here in Nightrun, but it is also marked as a level 28 quest, so yeesh. I forget what all's up here. I think it might be demons. It's probably demons. It looks like Night Elf runes up there. As we approach Night's Run, we can see a very large tree. It has definitely been corrupted. It's dead. Yeah, there's demons up here, I think. More satyrs than anything else. We can just see some of the smaller surrounding trees also succumbed to the corruption. Here we go, satyrs walking around. They're all about level 25, so me and my mage can take them out. We've got these, look kind of like Night Elf, structures, but they're, satyr structures. That's mostly because satyrs were Night Elves who wanted to be demons or something. They like demonic energy. This satyr Shadow Stalker goes down, and we're gonna make our way over to this Fellsworn. Up in the distance, I can see the circle of imprisonment for the soul I have to free. I have to free the Highborn soul. I've got a Curse of Weakness on me, so I'm gonna take that off because my paladin's got to be strong. Okay, and here we got another Shadow Stalker. Gonna take that out because why not? Alright, and we're gonna make our way over to the fire. Bunch of tents set up. A few satyr structures that they're bright red, almost like blood red. A few little huts. Yeah. And then there's another demon soul. I'll have to... Where is that other demon soul? Oh, it's over there. It's in the bigger satyr encampment. So this is actually a very tame satyr encampment. There's a much bigger one. Satyrnar. That's got a lot more of the satyr structures and tents and just lots more of them in general. And that Felmux satyr goes down. We're gonna pass the little structure things. They kind of look like a cross with antler like things because they've got two. It's a cross with like two curved things coming off the top. But yeah, and it's got one green torch on each one of them. We're gonna make our way back north out of Nightrun, having completed that half of the quest. That was easy since we were right there. And we're gonna get my mage his wooden key now, hopefully. Hopefully some of the trees have respawned. And we're back into the lush green and purple of the zone. I can't believe I didn't, or maybe I couldn't loot it on both characters. Some quests are weird like that, where sometimes getting something on, having a quest item drop on one character, both characters can loot it, and some quests only one of them can loot it, and it's frustrating. So we've got a withered ancient, and behind him is a wandering protector is walking up, and it's one of the larger, more and in this case, my paladin looted the wooden key, so
I can't trade that.
I can't. What?
I need a target.
That doesn't make any sense. So the game plan was to kill more until one dropped and my paladin wouldn't see it, and the corpse would still be sparkling and my mage could loot it. I didn't think my paladin could loot it again after already doing the quest. So now I guess I need to wait for a third key to drop, and my mage has to loot things. Which is kind of a load of bollocks, but welcome to Classic! Hey!
I need to get closer. That's still control. I can't cast that yet. That's square. Ready. I can't attack that target.
Nah, someone else over here is killing them too still. Shucks. Up ahead in the distance on the other side of the road, there's another crazy ancient. We're gonna engage that.
It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That spell
Alright, and we've got the Ancient down. Doesn't drop anything for my mage. Okay. I really wish I could trade that quest item. That's kind of bollocks that I can't.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Alright, I've got this crazed ancient.
Isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. I need more mana. Not enough mana.
I can't believe I pulled that off. I really can't. That was some awesome teamwork and definitely a close call. Okay, so I'm healed up. Going to replenish my mana. And then continue my search for more treants. Oh look, one spawned already. Right where I was fighting the other one.
It's too far away. That spell isn't ready.
Oh shoot. Oh no. I should not have laid down a consecrate. Oh no.
That spell
It's too late now.
that's still
Consecrate was a ground AoE, and I had to watch this Elder Shadowhorn Stag walk into my glowy, golden, holy magic. And then start attacking me.
I'm out of range. That's still recharging.
Alright, we got a withered ancient.
I can't cast it yet.
It's ours, we're killing it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
We're doing it live. Darn, still no key. I'm hopeful. I've gotten it twice. I just can't use it again. Can I just unlock it and then have my mage open it? I guess I'll kill this tree and then find out. Find out on the next Dragon Ball Z.
That's still recharging.
Oh look, my mage got it. Cool. And we're right here next to it. Wow. I'm gonna destroy that extra one because, well, I don't need it anymore. And actually, this withered ancient just descended upon me. Did you guys see that? It just came down at me, and I was like, whoa, where'd you come from? So yeah, I'm gonna come around here because I haven't discovered this area on the map yet. And up here, we can see a worgen, a terrorwolf flesh ripper. Ah, the good old days. This is a level 28 mob, so he is really flesh ripping me. Just like his name said he would. And he's down. Now, organs go back and forth between being humanoid and not. Because usually you can't skin humanoids. So, it's interesting. I was able to skin it. Skin it good. Da 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 da. And I'm walking up the path on this hill, and I'm beset upon by another flesh ripper. Tarot Wolf Flesh Ripper. Rawr. Oh. Oh, that's why. I didn't realize it was level 29. I was really screwed. There was no way I was walking out of there okay. And my ghost is all the way back in Astronar. That's fun. And I have to go down and around to get out? Well, that's just not fun. Have you guys seen enough of me dying today? It's been a day, I tell ya. Between my car dying, or between my dead car being, you know, giving it away for good, and just trying to deal with that. I've been, it's been a day. And then only dying while I'm streaming throughout the entire day. That's fun. Makes me look like a real pro. I do enjoy doing things I shouldn't be trying in this game though, so, you know, taking out things 3 or 4 levels higher than me just because I got 2 characters. It's like, no, a lot of these guys resist my attacks, so this was useless. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here as a ghost. Wrapping it up. If you've enjoyed this, please follow, subscribe. It's a lot of fun for me to do. I hope y'all enjoy it. Yeah, if you know anyone who's blind or visually impaired who you think would like the world of Azeroth, the World of Warcraft, just all the lore and the amazingly crafted zones and the just rich world that Blizzard has created, send them this way, because I really enjoy describing it. I enjoy reading the quests out in different voices, and it's a great way to stay in shape. Anyway, this is Bad Reactor. You've been watching my WoW Classic audio description stream, and until next time, probably tomorrow, we'll see. Take it easy.